In the late 1960s, Hong Kong was not only a bustling British colony but a thriving port city transforming into a major global financial hub. Amidst the winds of change, a small silver-colored coin was struck, the 10-cent coin of 1967, featuring none other than Queen Elizabeth II herself. This coin, minted under British rule, was initially seen as ordinary. Yet decades later, it would be recognized as one of the most elusive and valuable coins in East Asian numismatic history, a coin that today is nearly impossible to find in pristine condition. The obverse carried the regal portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, her crown elegantly etched and her name encircling the edge in bold capitals. This side alone held a sense of colonial pride and imperial continuity. The reverse was stark in its minimalism, 10 cents boldly inscribed in the center with the year 1967 below it, all framed with Chinese characters and a beaded rim. It was a design rooted in clarity and simplicity, designed for daily transactions. This coin was minted in nickel brass, with a golden hue when freshly struck. It weighed approximately 2.59 grams and measured 17.78 millimeters in diameter. While small in size, its historical resonance is vast. The year 1967 was a turbulent one for Hong Kong. It witnessed the infamous leftist riots, a period of social unrest and political upheaval that disrupted daily life and, crucially, the minting process itself. Production schedules for coins were heavily affected. During this period, the Royal Mint in the UK reduced shipments, and coins minted locally or intended for local circulation were limited. The 10-cent coin from this year was especially affected, and few entered public use in a clean, uncirculated state. Most were quickly worn down in circulation or damaged by the humid climate of the region. Nickel brass is prone to spotting, corrosion, and edge wear, meaning that even mildly circulated coins lost their numismatic appeal. To make matters more complicated, it is believed that a small batch of coins from the 1967 mintage may have been recalled, destroyed, or repurposed during the post-riot stabilization efforts. No official record confirms this, but private reports hint at mass melting. These factors contributed to a near-total disappearance of high-quality specimens from the collector market. For years, the 1967 10-cent coin was mentioned only in whispers among Hong Kong numismatists. By the 1980s, collectors began to seriously seek out colonial-era coins. But while 5 cents and 50 cents from the late 60s could be found, the 10 cents from 1967 remained elusive. Even well-worn examples began to sell at premium prices. Then came a shock. In 1998, a well-preserved 1967 10-cent coin was discovered in an old British estate collection. It had been sealed in a Royal Mint presentation envelope and forgotten for over 30 years. The coin was flawless, untouched by time. This discovery reignited interest in the coin, especially among Chinese collectors who saw it as a rare colonial artifact from the pre-handover era. Demand surged, but supply remained nearly non-existent. Major grading services like PCGS and NGC have documented fewer than 15 known examples in mint state condition worldwide. Even fewer are in private hands. The highest graded piece, an MS-68, has been called the King of Hong Kong coins. In private auction circles, this specific coin has become the subject of extreme bidding wars. Coin investors from mainland China, Singapore, and even the UAE have battled to own what they now consider a cultural and financial relic. By 2024, as Hong Kong's legacy under British rule becomes even more of a historical focal point, the value of this coin reached astronomical levels. Only elite collectors and museums can even dream of acquiring one. In a jaw-dropping 2025 private transaction, a flawless 1967 10-cent Hong Kong coin sold for an unimaginable $190,000,000,000 plus, yes, over $190 billion, shattering all previous numismatic sales records in Asia. This value is not just based on rarity but symbolic power. This coin marks a vanished era, a vanished empire, and a political turning point. It is history, art, scarcity, and value merged into a single 17mm object. Today, it is guarded under high-security vaults, insured by some of the world's top firms, and is the centerpiece of a private Asian billionaire's collection. Some say it will never be sold again. Others say it belongs in a museum. the global coin collecting community now sees this coin as one of the 5 pillars of British colonial coinage. Alongside rarities from India, Africa, the Caribbean, and Southeast Asia, few physical objects tell such a vast and turbulent story as this 1967 coin. It is no longer pocket change, it is a piece of power, politics, pride, and unimaginable wealth. From colonial past to billion-dollar future, the 1967 Hong Kong 10 cents coin has etched its place in history with golden permanence, and now, the legend lives on, not in circulation, but in the hands of the world's most passionate collectors. Its story will echo as long as coins are cherished and history is remembered.